Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna be reviewing a powder in today's video. It is the MAC Mineralize SkinFinish Natural Powder for the face. So if ever you want to know what I think about it on my skin after testing it out and trying it out for a couple of days, then make sure to watch all the way to the end to have all the information possible about this powder and how I think about it. And make sure to subscribe to my channel for 5 beautiful videos a week on beauty, lifestyle, and more. So let's get into this review in right away. All right, so the product over here, we have the packaging. It's pretty cute. It's half matte, half shiny, black as MAC would do their packaging. And then you have the actual compact, which I think is a little bit like old style, as I would say. It's really different as the other ones. It's more like a dome kind of shape, and then you open it up and then you have the powder and also a mirror in there. And there was like a protective plastic, but I threw it away, you know. So I have the shade Light Plus, but I feel like I should have went maybe with the lighter one because I realized when I pressed it into my skin, it kind of darkened my foundation a bit. You know, it does that sometimes with powders with pigments. So that's a thing that I have to consider when you are buying a powder, any type of powder with pigment, you know. This one retails for $44 Canadian, and there is 0.35 ounces or 10 grams of product. And the reason why it's like a dome shape is because it is a slow baked powder. Usually baked powder are gonna have like kind of this visual in there. And this one provides like a natural and multi-dimensional finish. But when I applied it with the little sponge earlier, you could see that it was kind of matte, but it's a velvety satin finish on the skin. It's not very like flat out matte. Like the oils are gonna come through easier throughout the day with this powder. So if you have like dry skin like me, this powder is definitely going to be a life changer for you because it is infused with mineral and vitamin E, so your skin is just going to love it so much all day long. You can set your foundation like I did today, or you can bring it on the go for a touch-up. The only thing you have to consider when bringing this for a touch-up is that you do have to buy like a little puff because it doesn't come with one. So you can technically, I think, put it in there. Yeah, see, like you can put it in there. Just a little puff. You put it, and then you close it up. Real nice. Like, and then obviously it's easier to open, so just be careful. You wouldn't want to break it. You can also use this one for contour, highlighting, and other stuff like that. So for example, if I use another powder that darkens even more my foundation, or I have a foundation that is darker depending on my mood or which foundation that I use, I'm going to use this one to really brighten some areas because there is some little pearls in this powder. It's not completely matte. You're going to see there is a little bit of shine in it. It's not completely matte. So it's gonna bring light to your face. It's gonna really help like sculpt the face in a very natural way. So taking a powder that is a little bit darker than this one, for example, for me, that would be the shade of my bronzer. It would just be a natural finished bronzer without any shimmers. You could use this also on your skin naturally like that with no foundation whatsoever if you want to just blur out your skin a little bit. And for sure, like if you press it into your skin, it does a massive difference. If you press it into the skin, it's gonna blur the pores like you saw. Right now, like the oils came through a little bit, so you can see the pores a bit more. But initially when you apply it, it's just gonna blur out completely. Same with no foundation. If you press it into the skin with no foundation, nothing, just to like control a bit the oils, or you just want your skin a little bit more blurred, it's really gonna look super luxurious and your face is gonna look so snatched and cute. Like sometimes just applying a powder and get ready to go, it's just amazing. Also, another thing that you need to know is that this product is dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested, and it is non-acneogenic. So that means it's not going to give you acne whatsoever, which is why I love MAC products so much. My skin is so sensitive, has acne in every single spectrum, food, products, everything. So this, just like the makeup, is just kept in check. And it's kind of funny because it is said to apply it with a brush, but I've been applying with a brush. It's nice. It's not as blurring though as if you apply it with a little sponge. And I recommend you a sponge that is very flexible like that, like a puff. A puff is definitely going to be better than if you dip your Beauty Blender in here. Like you see, it's like a weird shape. It's better to just go and like dome it and then apply in there. And to touch-ups, I like the puff, or I like the face powders as well. So I didn't touch it up. I did apply it first when I showed it to you guys earlier. So that was around, when was that? I would say 4 or 5 hours ago, and then now it's still very beautiful. And I do have a lot of makeup. Like I have 2 concealers, 3 concealers? I'm like 3 concealers, okay? I have 2 on my skin around. I have a foundation on top. I have the Mineralize powder on top. And then, yeah, I have blush, you know, all of the jazz, you know, a lot of cream products, a lot of powders, a lot of things. And that was the only one to set my face. And it still looks absolutely amazing. It looks beautiful. It doesn't move or anything. And it's not sticky in any way, shape, or form, even after 5 hours of wear time. So, looks cute, blurry. It is more of like a natural finish. So, if you are oily, this powder is not going to hold all day long. So, if you're oily, you need something like a blood powder, like a mattifying powder, a loose powder that you can really take on product and then press it. So, this is specifically for very natural, you know, like drier skin types, which this powder has changed it for me. Like for my dry skin, I'm telling you guys, this works for dry skin. It's insane. So my preferred use of this powder is pressed compared to the brush. Definitely a better finish in my opinion. Of course, you're gonna use more product than if you're using a brush, right? But it is definitely worth it. It is so worth it. So worth it. And I wish that they were selling a little sponge like this in the packaging, but they're not. But that's another thing. So anyways, I really love this powder. I'm gonna give you an update after that later on of what it looks like after like 8 hours, let's say. You're gonna see beautiful. So yeah. Anyways, if you like this video and you want to see more reviews like these, make sure to like the video, to comment down below what you want to see next, and also to make sure to subscribe to my channel for 4 or 5 beautiful videos a week, depending, because I'm busy sometimes, you know, life. So on beauty, lifestyle, and more, and some reviews as well. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really, really love you, beauties, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye, guys.